and y'all know I love helping the sisters align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess-centered lifestyle. This is Tyra, your goddess guru, your sister friend. And yeah, it's rough right now, fam. It's rough. Because I'm working on my taxes. So I'm not going to be on long for real. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been staying on so long and I haven't been working on my taxes. So I've got to correct that. I'm doing in business what we call failing forward, where it's just like I just showed up. I'm just here. I'm not even together. Okay. How are y'all doing? I hope that you are well. Oh my gosh, I need to turn off my heater. Okay. Whew. So I just have a really quick reading that I'm gonna do for you all today. I am pulling from the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. I am doing a Yoni spread. Let me see. Okay. Hey, how are you doing, Mystic Storm? How are you? Glad to have you here. I hope you, let me know if y'all can hear me okay, because I don't have a mic or anything, and I have my phone sort of propped up so that it's may not get the best sound. Here it comes. Okay. Like I said, your girl's been failing forward for the last 3 years, working on her business. And so taxes is painful for me right now. But this is the last year taxes is going to be this painful for me, okay? Okay, that should be better. Y'all should hear me better with that. Okay, so Mythical Goddess Tarot. Sorry about that. Oh my God. Let me take it out of the case. Sometimes it does better when it's out of the case. I am so sorry. I hope I'm well. Good. Let me see what else you said. I'm well. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm not resting right now because of Texas. I learned how to do taxes. I didn't realize, I didn't know anything about Scorpio back in the day. And I started doing taxes, after I became a stay-at-home mom to make extra money. Little did I know, this is what Scorpios do. Taxes are ruled by Scorpio. And that I would be working on my family's taxes forever. Hey, Peg, how are you, Queen? So yeah, this is the last year I'm gonna be stressed out about taxes. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Okay, Mystical Goddess Tarot. I love, love, love this deck. All of it is about the goddess. It includes so many just good pieces. So I did the Yoni spread for us. And so for this week, maybe some of us are focused on our desires. This is the card I pulled for us first. And this has to do with, this is where we are right now. So are we desiring things? Are we feeling hopeful about what we're desiring? Are we allowing ourselves to desire? Because something to know is that our desires are an indication of where we're to go next. Having wants and desires gets a bad rap. It's all about be practical, don't want more than your fair share. But part of the way we are created to have desire. It lets us know it's a connection to our soul. It's a connection to the next step that we are to take. We are in the physical world, and so we are here to manifest, right? And part of the manifestation stems from desire. So this is also connected to Moon in Cancer. So some of this also has to do with our emotional needs and wants and desires that we might need to be focused on this week. And I can imagine that that is something that is so, because Pisces is so lit up this year. Let me just read a little bit from, it's a card that has to do with water because it says seas on there. So it's each of the minor arcana of this particular deck are affiliated with one of the elements. So this says, she encourages you to trust your heart's desire and to receive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This is the time to draw to you what you truly desire, to own your own power. Hey, Eileen, and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Hey, Johnny J. Know that your heart's longing is for you, is yours for the asking, and that the intensity of your desire will bring it to you. So, I love that it says here that her full emotions are in concert with the changes of the moon, comfortable in her being with ebb and flow, with the ebb and flow of life. And it's honestly very important for us to have our feelings in alignment with our desires. So we'll feel it, and then you have to, we'll feel the desire, and then we have to ask ourselves right after we feel it, do we feel like, yeah, I'm inspired to go for this, or did we feel more like, I don't know if I can have that. I don't know if that's for me. So that's something to really think about. Like, where are you in your desiring? And y'all let me know, where are you? Like, are you desiring? Are you allowing yourself to desire or to feel what your desire? Are you allowing yourself to like wrap around it and connect with your desire? Because hey, she's asking you about that. And when you do, you want to note, you know, if it's something that it's like, I want this, I don't know about that, then what she's inviting you to do is to bring your emotional body, your emotions, your feelings about it in alignment with your desire. And so, you know, maybe you need to remind yourself that, well, I can desire whatever I want. It doesn't matter what other people think. I desire to have, you know, maybe it's something, a luxury item. And then we start thinking, well, you know, I don't want people to think I'm like super materialistic, or, you know, my family, they, you know, typically they think this about people like that, or they made me feel bad in the past when I went out and splurged on myself. We have to acknowledge that we are having those kinds of thoughts and feelings, and then we have to release that and invite in emotions that would allow us to receive what we want. I can't highlight Eileen's comment. You cracking me up. Ah, we in here. The goddesses are in the MF building. I love that, Eileen. Johnny, I have been allowing myself to feel my desires and giving myself permission to receive my desires because I am worthy. You got to walk in it, mama. So that's very, very good. That's what I'm talking about. We have, when we notice that our emotions are opposed to the thing that we desire, it's time to get rid of the emotions, not the thing that we desire. Okay? Especially when we know this is from our soul. And for some people, things that are very luxurious and, you know, how we would call it bougie, it's just how it is. It's, you know, when I talk to a woman, when I meet her, especially when I look at her chart, and she's like, you know, I feel bad, but I just really want this really luxurious, expensive thing. I'll say you need to buy it because number one, that's just how some people are. I'm more simple, but of course I want the best. You know, I want like high quality, whatever that simple thing is. But I don't need luxury. I just need, you know, it's a little bit different. And so I honor people who are like that. You want your house blinged out. You want, you know, fine clothes. You want to get your clothes, you know, made, tailor-made for you and stuff like that. Wear certain kind of makeup, all that. Some people are designed that way. Yes, some people are, you know, some people are raised up thinking that that's what makes them special. But for some people, it's truly who they are. I just really think this is Beyonce. She's a Virgo. I mean, a Libra rising. She just likes nice things. And so we have to do whatever's preventing us from manifesting that. Maybe for some people, you just really desire a relationship. It's okay. Desire the relationship. Want the relationship. Allow the relationship to, allow yourself to want the relationship. But where a lot of people with the relationships struggle with is, they're like, well, I've like manifested sucky relationships, or I just don't even see, like, is there anyone around me who I could be in a relationship with? Or you feel like maybe there's something wrong with you. Well, that's got to be taken care of. And then you move into your desire. I hope that's making sense. Eileen said Costa Rica, September 2022, baby. I heard that. Okay, so let's look at the second card. The second card says, the course of action Spirit suggests that we take. And the second card, I thought this was very interesting, is called Earth, Crone, Ascension. And, part of the reason, and this is a new deck, so I have to read what it means. But when I saw this card, something that I thought is very interesting, that she's speaking during a time where we are getting closer to Taurus season. We have a lot going on in the sign of Taurus. We have the node there. We have Uranus there. And so this brings up a lot of talk about the earth. And so she is from the earth element, and let's see what she's about. She's the crone, so this is the wisdom of the older woman, and she's about ascension. So let's see here. Earth, crone. Oh, and look, she does have to do with Taurus. I didn't notice, I don't know if y'all can see that right there. So I was right to think about Taurus. It says the radiant crone of the earth represents the ascension of the body, her very cells transmuted to light. She is the warrior goddess, aligned with the passionate earth, breaking old stories and shifting behaviors. I remember now because I kind of glanced at it before I came on. She brings opportunities of new consciousness, heart, mind, and body. She shifts the DNA through her transformative power. The earth crone brings you the power of change and ascension while still embodied. And I honestly believe that she's speaking because we are in eclipse season. We are in it. Yes, Eileen, she said that's the Costa Rican card. She is here to assist you in letting go of the old in yourself, so the identity you have held dear can be released and transmuted into new DNA. I got all kinds of timers going off and everything, keeping myself in order. So the identity you have held dear can be released and transmuted into a new DNA and new form. Welcome the shift and let your world ascend into integration and healing. So I honestly believe this is a time, like we have all this going on in Pisces. So it's a good time, like I told y'all, for releasing and purging. But I want y'all to think about this. We are also, that will help ease the way. I believe we can receive and release at the same time with Pisces, but these eclipses in Taurus, OMG, in Taurus and Scorpio, we are in this energy. And so you really want to be thinking about, what is it that I know I need to let go of this thing? I really need to, let go of it. And she's speaking to an identity. And so maybe it's an identity that's connected to a behavior, maybe you see yourself as somebody who overeats, but maybe it's your little girl who overeats. She accepted some type of identity. Some of us have, I am an overeater. Y'all excuse my hair. Oh my gosh, my hair is like looking wild and crazy. I am an emotional eater. I remember I used to say that. No, 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 I'm not an emotional eater. I may emotionally overeat, but we need to release some of these identities, especially if we're not profiting from whatever is going on with that identity. So I wonder, what do you need to let go of so that you can ascend? And it's just time to do it. Like, it's so important to do this because this is the season that we're in right now. So this week, I think that we will be afforded quite a few opportunities to transmute and transcend our identity. So Johnny J says, I've been wearing a ring on my left finger because I desire a healthy, loving relationship with my life partner. I am fully stepping into my desires. It's so good, Johnny. I am really holding space for you to find that special beloved. I'm excited for you, Johnny. I'm just going to hold that space for you. And Mystic Storm said, I'm really speaking to her on this one. Yeah, I'm speaking to myself too. Yeah, even doing these taxes, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot let this happen again. I am no longer available to be somebody who waits to the last minute, does crappy bookkeeping. I'm no longer available to that. I am so okay with math. I am so okay with numbers and spreadsheets. I am so okay with it. I am the type of person. So let me offer this to you. One thing I want you to say is, I am no longer available for fill in the blank. I am no longer available for fill in the blank. And you can say, I am now the type of person. I am becoming the type of person. I would say I am now the type of person. I don't need no proof for me to take on a new identity. You take on the identity, and then you will begin to see the results, okay? You'll begin to you'll start doing those things. And so you can just say, I'm the type of person who, fill in the blanks, I'm the type of person who exercises. I'm the type of person who takes care of herself. I'm the type of person who's willing to be uncomfortable to get to where I want to go. That was a decision I had to make. In order to have a business, you got to do some stuff you are uncomfortable with. I'm the type of person who goes live on her YouTube channel all of April. Come hell or high water. But those are two things I offer you. They really work. They honestly work. So this is a week. Let me see. What is this question again? It's the course of action. This week, we need to be looking at what new direction are we going in terms of our identity. Oh, what are we going to do, Mystic Storm? Oh my God. We can do this, Mystic Storm. Okay. So the last one is, I don't know what the last one is, but I can tell you the card. It's very powerful. Okay. So if we get in alignment with our desires and we are willing to let go of what is no longer working for us, letting go of old identities and behaviors, if we're willing to do that, then the outcome is Lilith. Lilith. And she's major arcana. Power. We step into our power. Let's see what Lilith has to say. Because Lilith, she is here. Lilith is here for it. I'm no longer taking on the identity of an emotional eater and step forth as a healthy and fit goddess. Yes. Yes. Very good. Yeah, you can say, I no longer am available for emotional eating. I am no longer available